So if you wore the last 2 years and felt like it was doing more harm than good, then your intuition might be right. Researchers in Korea did a study of different and found that they emit substances that can be very harmful to you. They measured the number and concentration of volatile organic compounds, or VOCs. These are harmful chemicals emitted by the mask. Of course, there are differences between each type of mask, so let's look at what they do to you and why you were getting that headache. Also, did you know that you can reduce these harmful chemicals simply by waiting before you put on the mask? But for how long? We'll tell you in today's program. Welcome to Frontline Health. I'm Dan Skorbak. Well, we're heading into fall with a new dominant variant in the US, EG.5, that is nicknamed Eris. There's also a highly mutated BA.2.86 or Pyrola. It's slowly creeping up in the country, and health officials are getting worried about that one. Last week, the US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention stated that Pyrola could infect people who have been or who had a previous infection. The agency doesn't know yet whether that could cause severe illness. But regardless, some colleges and hospitals are now reinstating mask policies. And doing this 3 years ago made a lot of sense to many people, but now we have a lot of scientific evidence emerging that some masks may be doing more harm than good. One big problem is that some masks can be toxic. That's according to this study published in the Journal of Ecotoxicology and Environmental Safety. Korean scientists looked at cloth masks as well as KF-94 masks that are very popular and similar to the N95 masks here in the US. They found that these masks had concentrations of volatile compounds 22 to 147 times higher compared to other masks. If you had a cotton mask, for example, it would emit 14 times lower levels of these VOC particles than the KF-94 masks. In some of these, the levels were so high that they posed a serious risk to human health, because inhaling these things may cause eye, nose, and throat irritation, headaches, nausea, even damage to the central nervous system, which doesn't sound very helpful in a pandemic. And let's say it's a hot day, or your mask has been sitting inside a car, you just opened it from the packaging, the concentration levels of these VOCs can increase to 299%. But there's also good news. The same scientists found that if you keep them out for 30 minutes, then you decrease the levels of these harmful chemicals by 80%. So next time you're in a situation where you have no choice and you forgot your cloth mask and maybe you don't have 30 minutes, when you open up that fresh mask, make sure you fan it out for a minute or two to get rid of those substances and then put it on.
시중에 판매 중인 KF-94 마스크의 성능은 우수하지만 가격 차이는 최대 2배 나는 것으로 조사됐습니다. 한국소비자원이 최근 1년 동안 소비자가 많이 구입한 KF-94 마스크 9개 제품의 품질을 시험해봤더니 모든 제품이 안전한 것으로 조사됐습니다. 발암물질인 포름알데히드가 검출된 마스크도 없었습니다.